Alright guys, look at there. We got a top on the greenhouse. The first layer of plastic we put down was clear. We used the second layer of white. Billy said it's about a 50% knockdown of the sun's rays. And talking with Bobby, the guy that takes the MHP gardener. Anyway, Bobby was telling us down here we wouldn't have to worry too much about the heater system we're going to have because we just don't have that much cold weather. But he said our biggest problem would be the heat, and he's exactly right, and that's what Billy was telling me too. I wanted to go with clear plastic, and he said, Doug, you need the white on top. So actually what we've done too on the far side, you can't see it, but we've run shade cloth down the side, and then our curtains will go over that. Billy said, Doug, it'll give you a little bit more shade, plus he said it'll keep like the grasshoppers and that kind of stuff out from getting into the greenhouse. So that's what we did. We're doing a little improvising now. We've got a couple things that haven't worked out just like we thought they would. We're going to have to cut our doors down height-wise just a hair. And we also are going to run a 2x6 across the top where the door sits. And that's going to let us mount our tracks for our door. So anyway, we're improvising, but everything's going to work out. We just hooked the motor up and have blown the two sheets of plastic apart with our insulation with the air, and it's coming along, guys. It's just slow but sure, and we're learning as we're going along with this, but Billy's been a tremendous help. So matter of fact, I've already got him looking for me another one, and but I can see some potential with this. So I told him to go ahead and see if he couldn't find me a 30 by 100, and that's what we're going to go with originally, but we were having trouble finding one as quickly as we wanted to find it. So we got this 18 by 60, which is going to be perfect for right here beside the house. And I've got another spot I may put one or two more, but we're probably going to go ahead and order another one. We ain't going to be in a big hurry. As quick as we can find this one, we'll get it then. But shoot, for what we're getting these things for, I'd like another one or two. So, but anyway, we have put the shade cloth up today. And also, there at the top is where we have snapped. There's a lock there, and then that wire, know you've seen it on Bobby's videos where it locks into that channel right there to hold your plastic down. What we did, we'll cut that on back in a little bit, but we ran another channel down the side, and they're saying you can get 3 layers of plastic into each channel, but we decided we'd go ahead and put one more across the bottom of this one that you're looking at now. And then that'll be where we snap our curtain in, for our side curtains. So we've done that, and we've got our shade cloth hung. The guy that we bought this from shorted me one side of curtains, and he forgot to order them. Billy talked to him last night, and he will also be ordered that in for us, and we should have it next week. So we'll probably put our curtains up next week. We might put this one up today. We're just kicking things around. And then Billy's done for the week. He's got some other things he's got to do. Mark and them got a strike tomorrow night. Then Mark's going to Tennessee for a week, so I'll get Corey up here, and what we'll do, we'll go ahead and start running our water lines and getting our electrical wiring run to the greenhouse. Maybe start building a couple benches, and then start building. I'm probably going to I'm thinking about it, and I'm sure I'll change it around and find out what works best for us. It's going to be a trial and error deal. But we're probably going to put 2 or 3 beds that we'll just fill with dirt inside, and then the rest of it, we'll probably have half the house that we're growing in pots. So anyway, that's kind of what we're thinking right now, but we're just not sure. And again, it's going to be a work in progress, and as we go along, we'll learn tricks that work better for us, and we'll just keep changing it around. So till we get it like we want it. But I tell you what, guys, this is going to be great. And while I'm talking right now, we had our party for Debbie this past Saturday. Guys, what a great time we had. There was at least 100 people here, and we had an absolute ball, and my cousin Vince did the barbecue and catered all that in for us, and good Lord was it good. But I think Vince brought, he did 40 pounds of chicken, he did 6 Boston butts, he did a bunch of Georgia link sausage. He did some bologna on the grill, and let me tell you, that was good. He scored that stuff, and you ought to have seen how it laid out there. And then he did 2 18 or 19 pound briskets, And he did 15 slabs of baby back ribs, and then he had the potato salad and the coleslaw, and then probably about 20 people brought dessert. So, I mean, it was just, Debbie had a wonderful time. I mean, it was absolutely great. So, and I got to tell you, I didn't film the first darn thing. I didn't snap the first picture, but people started coming in, and they just didn't stop. And by the time we would stand and visit, then go to the next one and stand and visit and thank everybody for coming, man, the day was gone and I hadn't taken the first picture. But I've got several friends that took a lot. So we'll put some pictures up on our website, but I've got to get those guys to send me some in a file. But I'm telling you, Debbie had it was just a wonderful time. The nicest people, even Vince's people that did the cooking, they commented after everything was said and done that they've never been around a nicer bunch of people. So, but you'd be amazed when I'm walking around with a pistol on my side, how nice these people are. But anyway, I didn't have one on my side. I had a shotgun under my arm. But no, we had a great time, great time. It was absolutely one of the best times we've ever had in our entire lives. Everybody was so nice, just cordial, and just came to celebrate this day, you know, for Debbie with us. And it was a great, great time. So anyway, before I sign off on this one, and then if we've still got the ends. You can see the ends flopping. We haven't cut those and put them in the track yet. We're running this track for the door before we do. But there was a blonde lady, and she came home from work one evening. And when she came home, it was obvious as soon as she walked in the house that somebody had broke into her home. And they had taken about half her stuff, and the rest of the stuff was strode all over. So poor thing got on the phone and called the police department, and she talked to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher put the call out. And anyway, the closest unit to them was a canine unit. So they sent the police officer and his dog over there, and they got there first, and the blonde was standing inside the house, and she looked outside, and she seen this police officer and his dog walking around the yard. And once she saw that, she ran outside and just threw her hands up in the air, sat down on her porch, and just put her face in her hands and was just couldn't believe it. And she's sitting there muttering to herself. She goes, "Oh my God, just my luck." She said, "Dadgummit, I come home from work. They broke into my house. They've taken about half my stuff. I called the police department. They send an officer out, and what do? Just my luck. They send a blind police officer." So anyway, I thought that was pretty cute. But again, there's the greenhouse. It's coming right along. We got our motor up, and like I said, we've already blown the top up, checking it out. And but anyway, guys, that's it. And might get another one today, just depending on how much we get done. And then as we progress on, we'll just, you know, get a video here and there of it. But listen, guys, we appreciate y'all watching, and you guys take care and God bless, okay?